Hey guys, thought I'd just let you know also about Samsung Galaxy Nexus that Google have updated their a Galaxy Nexus official website for US, and they removed the 32 GB version, and we don't see any HBA plus version of the Galaxy Nexus. Now you may say like this that okay, so they don't have a 32 GB model, but what if I use a micro SD card plus the 16 GB internal? Well, the thing is that it seems like the Galaxy Nexus doesn't come with a micro SD card like the Galaxy S2 or a lot of other, Android top high-end smartphones right now out there. So basically that's kind of troubling. We do know that Apple released a 64 GB iPhone 4S this year. There wasn't last year an iPhone 4 with 64 GB option, and a lot of people wanted that. And yeah, so that's a big thing. I mean, if you consume a lot of media, if you have a lot of music, if you have a lot of songs, if you stream a lot of things, you want a big internal thingy, and you also want a big, what she said, big. But seriously, if you have a 720p screen, if you have a 4.6-inch screen phone, you may want to watch a lot of movies on that. And 16 GB, once you're getting it, it only have like 13 GB because the Android OS and stuff like that takes a lot of battery. And so I mean 13 GB, that's like 13 movies. I know that sounds a lot, but some people want to have a lot of media on their device, and we can't forget about music, shows, if you have episodes, if you want all of these things, you don't want to get limited. And I'm not sure why it's not coming with micro SD card, but I mean, if you have a micro SD card, there is 64 GB micro SD cards out right now. So, I mean, if you have a Galaxy S2, like me, 16 GB internal, and then buy one of these 64 GB cards, then you will have like 80 gigs. I'm not good at math, but will have like 80 gigs, and you can have like 70 movies on that device, or let's say you can have like 50 movies and thousands of songs. Yeah. And I mean, when you have a 720p screen, 4.6 inch, well, it does come with this penta thing, and you get a little smaller screen because you have these physical or virtual keys on screen on the bottom, but still it's going to be a little bigger screen than what you get on Galaxy S2. You want that media thingy, but in the UK, the Galaxy Nexus page still seems like the 32 GB version is still there, and I definitely do believe that we're gonna see a 32 GB model if we don't get the micro SD card. So you Verizon guys that want to buy the Galaxy Nexus, hopefully you will get the 32 GB model, and it would be weird if they didn't unveil one of those on the Verizon carrier. But yeah, just quick status updates here. If you can't wait to get the Galaxy Nexus, if you live in the UK, you can buy it right now. If you live in Canada, if you live in US, you just have to wait to like the beginning of December, because it seems like it's getting a little delayed here. But also if you live in other parts of Europe, probably, I'm not sure when we here in Sweden gonna get it, but I think I'm gonna watch that right now on a Swedish website. That's awesome. I do know though that the Galaxy Note is gonna come out where I live in like December. I think a lot of people are gonna have it in stock, and yeah, and I think that you guys not gonna get the Galaxy Note before us. And when I say you guys, I mean you guys in the US and Canada and all those things. It really seems like Samsung is focusing on their Europe tour right now, launching it in tons of countries here. Already launched it like a month ago in Germany. So I'm more interested in that device right now, just because I like big stuff. I mean, the big screen, 5.3-inch. Girls will love it, guys will love it, everyone will love it. We will have a fun time with that huge thingy when we are playing with it, and stuff, playing a lot in bed. See you guys.